What does it mean to you when you see young black people like that respond well to what you do?
I'm elated. I'm elated because those girls saw somebody sitting down with an acoustic guitar. There's no turntable and headset. There's no MTV behind me or a BET. There's no beatbox. There's no rhythm thing going on. It's one guy and a guitar, and they heard music. They were taken, I would say, out of their element. I mean, that might sound a little bit racist, but I'm more apt to think that a young white kid is going to be exposed to some sort of form of acoustic music far sooner than a young black kid is, just because of socialization and what kind of radio gets played in the house and what kind of music gets thrust at them as they're coming up by their siblings and parents and all. Yeah, a young white kid's going to hear somebody playing acoustic guitar far sooner than a young black kid. So when I see a young black kid go at me, gawking at me playing an acoustic guitar and thinking that it's at all cool, my job is done for the day. I did that for a decade in the public schools in Boston. I came in, did a lot of musical theory, musical arts, with bringing poetry to life and puppetry and all kinds of stuff, but I always had a guitar strapped on. And I always hoped to this day, as I was in the urban schools, I always hoped that there was a black kid that was touched by that and would go to college and, rather than the first thing that they might spin, maybe rather than spinning some Jay-Z, the first thing they'd think of spinning is, I don't know, ZZ Top, something so out of the box, different, because they were introduced to something very different from an early age.
Have you ever thought about incorporating hip-hop and rap into your music?
I did a tune off of my first album years ago called Country Western Rap, and I'm not going to do it now, but you can look it up. It's off the album called Edgewise, and it was more a sort of tongue-in-cheek thing at both genres.
Because they have so much in common, but neither one will admit it.
Absolutely.
Especially in content.
Oh my God!
For what they talk about, it's the exact same thing.
The storytelling is, it goes without saying.
I want money. I don't trust my woman. I want a new ride. I want new clothes.
That's it. The only thing the black music isn't talking about, the dog and a pickup.
Right.
And country music ain't doing that much anymore either. You're right. Yeah, it's true. So no, I haven't thought about it much recently. My most recent album, Angels, Castles, Covers, has a lot of loops and stuff going on, but I'm not rapping, Lauryn Hill did an album with an acoustic guitar.
That Unplugged album is amazing.
Yeah, to a lot of people.
You didn't like it?
No, I thought it was cool. I thought it was great. But, how many black people talked about that album? Babyface did an acoustic tune some 12, 13 years ago where he was playing acoustic guitar and everyone was amazed. And the black players that I was talking to were like, dude, I've been doing it.
Wyclef does it. I mean, Wyclef is a popular figure, at least in rap music, who incorporates acoustic guitar. Let's get off race for a second. Let's get into guitar.
Cut with the race now.
Well, no, I don't want it to make it as
tired of talking about Negroes. Now, come on. Let's talk about something else. Tired of talking about white people, Negroes, Vietnamese, Samoans. Stop it.
Let's talk about guitar. When did you start playing?
Well, I was a young Negro. See, here we go again. Oh, Lord.